Hi crafty cuties, hope you guys are doing well. Today is going to be a really quick video, kind of a project share video with you guys. If you don't know, I am opening up an Etsy shop and I have been so busy, you guys. Literally been staying up until 3 a.m. like every night, and if you don't know, I have a 4-year-old, so I have to wake up like around between 8 and 9, so I have not been getting a lot of sleep, and I also haven't had any time to film videos. There's a hair. But I am putting some flipbook kits together, and as I was doing that, I was thinking, you know what, I wanted to share these embellishments with you guys because I know that a lot of people are kind of intimidated to make their own embellishments, or really intimidated to like make especially layered embellishments or ephemera. So I wanted to just show you the ones that I made. You can totally figure out how to make these by, you know, looking at mine. There's also a ton of tutorials online. I also have a video where I show you 10 different ways to make embellishments, so I can link that here for you guys. But if you do want to see another video where I basically show you the process of me creating layered embellishments like this, let me know. I don't want to do it if it's pointless, because like I said, there's a ton of videos out there already. But I think that you can grab some ideas and inspiration from things like project share videos, or at least I do. So I will just kind of go through and show you what I've got going on. So to start with, what I do is I print out a ton of pretty generic words like hello, happy day, lovely, fabulous, things like that. So just think of some nice positive words, I guess, or you can also think of things that you like to label in your pen pal mail, such as mail tag or read me, things like that. I think that is another really great way to go, but as I said, I left these ones pretty generic. So I start out by printing out a bunch of words, and then I cut them all up so that they're ready to go. I make most of them in kind of a flag style just because I think that looks really, really nice when you add it to an embellishment. And then after that, I pull out all of my punches. I punch up a ton of circles, scallop circles. I also cut up things like strips, like you can see back here. This is basically just a strip of paper with the corners cut out so that it looks kind of like a ticket. And I just use my heart punch, honestly, to clip out that center, or that corner part right there, so that it's even. And so I get all of the bases to my ephemera pieces cut out first, because it's just so much easier to do kind of an assembly line. And then I go through my scrapbooking paper actually, and I find different embellishments, or not embellishments, but like these hearts. I have a sheet of just a ton of hearts. So I went out and cut out a ton of hearts. You know, you always see paper with like typewriters or just little images. And I use those because that is a great way to keep this super budget friendly and just make the most of what you have. I also go through my stash and find things like tags, or just different things that are pretty much small. And then I also pull out my stickers, where I have my little gems and enamel dots and things like that. So one thing that I've really liked with these embellishments is adding some gold thread to the back of it. I think it looks really awesome. I really like how it looks. I think it adds something, it adds some texture and some, I don't know, excitement to the embellishment. And so basically I just have all of my supplies out, I have everything ready to go, and I just go to town. This took me about an hour to make all of these, not bad, and it was super, super fun. So I looked up ideas on Pinterest, and I looked on YouTube, and just figured out kind of what I liked, and then don't think about it. Just go ahead and start layering things up. Layer things that you might not think go together, layer things that are different shapes and different sizes. I love this sewn look, and I was going to do that. However, since I was making a ton, I just went ahead and used my mini stapler and did things like that. And I think it looks cool. It's all about what you like. I think that sewing these would be really, really awesome if you have a sewing machine. I do, but again, I was making a ton of these, so I didn't do that for these. But yeah, I'll just kind of go through and show you what I've got going on here. I think my favorite style right now is these little, they kind of look like flowers. Super simple. All I do is use the punches that I have and kind of curl up the sides and call it a flower, like this one especially right here. So at the end I'll do a close-up for you guys. So if you are unsure of where to start for making your own layered embellishments, I mean, see what you like in this video, see the embellishments that you like, and just start from there, because sometimes I think that your own style comes from inspiration of other people. Adding buttons is a really fun thing to do, and it's really inexpensive to do that. See, this word that says happy here is from some scrapbook paper. And then you'll notice that a lot of these embellishments have the same saying, because I'm giving these all, you know, to different people, or they're going in kits, so it's not like one person's going to receive a ton of the same little sentiment here. But get creative with this. If you have any ideas for things that you can add, let's talk about it down below. Give each other some ideas. I have these little flowers. I thought that was a really fun way to kind of spice it up. So yeah. I hope this kind of gave you guys some inspiration. I hope that you will play and make your own little embellishments. And if you're wondering what do I use these on, I use these mostly in pen pal mail, such as flipbooks, pocket letters. I haven't done scrapbooking for so long, and I really want to get back into it, so I would use these in scrapbook layouts for sure. And oh, I love this one, because using like something like gold paper, I mean, if you have one 12 by 12 sheet of gold paper, think about all of the punches that you can get from that one piece of paper, and you can see just on that one, these are just scallop circles cut in half. I use my stapler, use some gold thread in the background, and a printed out word, and I just think that looks cool. I think something like this would look really awesome on a scrapbook layout. I would possibly use some of these on cards, like if I had a sentiment here that said like happy birthday or happy Mother's Day rather than like little moments. I think something like that would work. And then another fabric, or not fabric, vellum is another thing that I think adds something a little bit different. So yeah. And I really love adding bright colors. These are attached together. Bright colors with black and white. Like, that's so simple, and I don't know, I think these things are just so fun to make. So yeah. Alright guys, well that is all for today. Please don't be alarmed if you see me miss a few days for posting videos. Really sorry, but you know, I'm so busy right now, and there is a chance that I might miss a day or two. And you guys probably don't even know that I have a schedule. Maybe you do, I don't know. I post 5 days a week, and the days off are Saturday and Monday. But you probably see me post on either of those days quite often. So I kind of keep those days as, okay, if I have an extra video, I'll put it up. And I usually do, because I film a ton for you guys. So yeah, so if you don't see me posting Saturday or Monday, that's just because those are kind of my days where I can take that day off if I need. And then also, if you see me go a few days without posting, just know that's because I'm working on something really exciting. And yeah, you guys, we are almost to 2,000 crafty cuties. It's crazy. This channel has grown so fast. So just want to say thank you. I have a giveaway coming up, a couple of them actually, and just a lot of exciting things coming your way. So let me know if you guys have any requests for videos. I don't think anyone ever really requests videos from me, but let me know if there's anything you guys want to see from me. I would love to even go out of my comfort zone and try something new. Let me know if there are any collections or anything like that that you would want me to review or look into. And also just let me know if you want to see more of a process video, so you can see my thinking process when I make something like this. Okay, well, I will talk to you guys later. Hope you're having a lovely day. I love you, bye.